Hey guys, it's Junior. Welcome back to my channel here at Horsepower Warehouse. You know, last time I had you guys comment down below, Senior, please buy Junior this ZR1. And while a lot of you guys did comment, much to my great appreciation, in fact, you guys did make me, arguably, you cured me of my sickness that I was going through. So I thank you so much for that. Bad news, Senior is not going to buy me that car. Good news is that he did provide us with 5 new vehicles to go over today. 2 Corvettes, 2 motorcycles, and this. So let's get right into it. There's one of the Corvettes that we're gonna be going over, but not before this. My 1972 Ford F250 Custom with camper, right? And look at the color, with the matching yellow accent on the camper. We are going to be wet sanding and buffing this vehicle. I am probably gonna repaint the camper in the white. Actually, the yellow accent looks really good on the camper, so we'll probably just clean that up, polish the aluminum. This thing is pretty dang neat. Senior actually got this one from, I believe, South Carolina. So, looks like something directly out of The Price is Right. Isn't that, if not obscure, yeah, it's something else right there. I asked you guys last week if you wanted to see any boat content. A bunch of you guys commented no, so I'm not even going to talk about that. We did remove the MerCruiser mag out of there, so it's going off for warranty, but that's all I'm going to talk about that. I did share with you guys last week the 79 Euro spec 928 that we got in. But golly, I can't wait to, I like obscure stuff. You guys know I'm into weird. Look at the dovetail at the top there. It's got the cool old style slat windows. Inside is just as 70s as you would imagine. I mean, look at the wallpaper, 70s orange carpet. Yes, it's truly a 1970s piece. I don't know. You guys comment down below if I'm just a weird duck for being into stuff like that. I also got a really beautiful Daytona Blue. So dark blue. This one has not been wet sanded or buffed yet. This is a full nut and bolt frame off restored car. Not done by my shop, but they did a really great job. Man, every time I get a fresh car in, I'm always head over heels about the color. This Daytona Blue, the dark blue with the Daytona Blue interior, absolutely knocks it out of the park. Yeah. So this is a factory power, or let's not misspeak here. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. I think it's power brakes. Nope, I was wrong. See, that's why you don't talk before you know. So, manual brakes, factory power steering, 300 horse. As you can tell underneath the hood, it's done really well. As you would expect for a frame off restored car. Nice, real nice. 4-speed, I like it. Comment down below, what's your guys' favorite color on these C2s? That's kind of what I'm curious, and as you can tell, I've got almost every color here right now. I don't have any Mosport greens, and I've built some really exceptional Mosport green cars. That color really grew on me. Check this out. 1982 CBX. So it's got the pearl white paint job with the very 80s decal package. Super high performance bike in its time. That is a massive engine. I mean, an absolutely a big boy engine. There's my hand for comparison. I mean, this thing's larger than a Honda Civic motor. Dual rotors in the front, 4-piston calipers, So 8 total pistons in the front. I mean, that was rocking in 1982. Got the hard bags for the rear with the matching decals. So this is a cool bike, and that leads us into my next cool vehicle, 1974 Suzuki RE5 rotary bike. Have you guys even seen these? I've never seen one before. This one is exceptional too. Good job, Senior. 1,723 miles. It has this deal where flip up, I guess that's a 1974 thing. Senior advised me that this deal is worth about $2,000 for the lens. Man, what a really, really cool motorcycle. So 2-stroke, you mix the oil with the fuel. Again, like the other cool bike we got over there, it's got dual rotors in the front. Man, this is a bike that I would love to keep, but I'm a hoarder and it's such low mileage that I don't know if I would ever ride it. I would clean it and preserve it and keep it as an investment piece. Just a super cool thing to drain all the fluids out and put in your living room. My wife would probably not agree with me, but that's exactly what I would do, is put it in my man cave / living room or whatever, because just the mechanical engineering here involved in getting a rotary engine in a motorcycle is just so neat to me. I hope you guys agree and I'm not boring you, but good job, Senior. I'm proud of this one. That's a good find. We also, where is it? There. It's another really good find. He killed it. So he didn't buy me a ZR1, but good job, Senior. This is a 72 Corvette red, on red, convertible, factory AC. Yes, you can see we already have the carpet kit here. It does have the original carpet in it, so we're going to go ahead and replace that. Give it a complete detail and a mechanical once over. The car is fantastic. I know I don't give a lot of C3 love here on the channel because I build so many C2s. Look at the old school horsepower warehouse shirt on Mr. Dean. But it's not because I don't appreciate these cars. It's just, you know, it's my shop kind of follows my content and so on and so forth. So I like this car. I really like this one. That's my problem personally, is I fall in love with these things. I want to take them home, and then you guys won't have the option to buy them because I'll have hoarded everything. So I hope you guys like the new collection here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new vehicles today. Which one would you take? If money were aside, let's just assume they're all the same value, which obviously they're not. Which would you drive for a weekend? Would you take the 72, the 63, another 72? We have the 82 Honda and the 74 Suzuki rotary bike. Which would you like to play with for a weekend? Comment down below. That's a really cool discussion to have as well. I am going to really quickly go over what's going on in the shop here. So this one had been wet sanded and buffed. I'm waiting for some new emblems, and then it's going to be reassembled. This is my 65 white coupe with blue interior, by the way. I did the complete engine bay on this car, my 64. And the bottom of the car is pretty much painted at this point. So this one is reassembly. As promised with my customer's Nassau 66, I have $15,000 worth of parts coming. You can see some of them are here. That is future content. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but really, really nice set of knockoffs with the billet centers. So they're not true knockoffs, but they mimic them, and you would never tell. Side pipes with side pipe covers. We've got new tires here as well. So yeah, getting onto that. The reason I am gung-ho on getting my 64 off the lift is so that this 64 can get on the pressure washing lift. Everything is pretty much disassembled now. I'm waiting for my time slot with my engine builder, Steve. Mr. Keach is the finest in the industry, and as such, he's very busy. So as soon as I can get those motors into Keach, the ball will begin rolling with this. But it all begins with getting that off the pressure washing lift. so that way this one can go on. Sean has spent several days this week doing air conditioning on this car. So this one was already a frame off restored car. The chassis was beautiful. Everything is already done as far as the major components. We're just adding AC right now. So Sean is fitting the condenser in the front, all the compressor brackets. This is not a process that I rush. It's something that we take our time with because fit and finish is paramount on my builds. So this one is going to have the AC finished. There are some small paint corrections that need to be done to this vehicle, so it's going to the painter next before I do final assembly. We are changing the top as well. I'm not going to spoil that because it's future content, but stay tuned for that. My 67, again, kind of waiting for its time in the limelight. I've been nitpicking at it, but Senior has kind of told me with this project, put it on the back burner because it's literally money in the bank. These cars are, in terms of value, only getting more expensive by the week. So it seems like this is a golden egg right now, so to speak. So he's not offended by me taking longer than needed because the cars are appreciating that fast that it's just beneficial to him. He said if he needs to sell this in January at a Mecum or a Barrett Jackson, this thing will bring huge money. So, and we also have the ball rolling on all these. The benefit of me being sick the last couple weeks is I was able to order parts for everything. So I've got some really cool content coming as far as shop updates. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys like the 5 new vehicles. If you like classic car content like this, please consider subscribing. I have 276,000 minutes of watch time last month, but the subscriber count doesn't reflect that. So if you enjoy my content, I'm excited about the potential for this channel. So if I were to get to over 100,000 subs, I could easily hire a camera guy to hold this and follow me around, and we could do so much more content. I mean, actually getting out and driving and me sharing what I'm doing rather than just a recap every week. So please consider hitting the subscribe button if you want this channel to grow. Otherwise, I'm not offended. I love grabbing the camera and sharing with you guys once a week what I do, but I feel like we have a lot more potential here. So if you guys could help me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next week, take care.